Hello.
Emily,
How's it going?
good. How are you?
I'm doing well. You've got a 904 area code. Are you in Jax?
I'm in Jax.
Where in Jax do you live?
Uh, you know where San Pablo is, right by kind of like Neptune Beach area?
Is that a restaurant?
No, no, no. San Pablo's the road. So like, you know how I'm basically like on the west side of the intercoastal.
Okay.
So maybe 2 miles from Jax Beach.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah. Where are you
Good
at?
stuff. I'm in Tampa. I was born in Jax, raised in St. Augustine, had a lot of friends post grad, moved to Neptune areas. So it was funny. I feel like I never like actually frequented there when I was younger. And then post grad ended up being in Jax Beach like every weekend. Not every
Okay.
weekend, that's an exaggeration, but yeah, but
Nice.
I've been in Tampa for the past 5 or 6-ish years now. So
How you
yeah,
like Tampa?
I love Tampa.
Do
Uh,
you?
yeah, it's
Hotter than Hades over there. Holy shit.
what'd you say?
Hotter than Hades.
It is hot. Um, you definitely do not have an ocean breeze, and that's what my parents say every time they come over here. And I'm like, I know, but also like I will say the past 2 weeks we've had, I feel like you guys have had kind of crazy weather from like
Well, yeah,
storms out at sea and stuff.
it's been like super nor'easter here, so it's been overcast for like two
Yeah.
weeks.
Oh,
It's
gross.
it's
Yeah,
like
well,
Seattle here all of a sudden.
we have had a ton of wind here recently. So like we do get wind for sure, but it is more often than not, it's pretty dang hot.
Yeah,
um,
same here. I feel like Jacksonville's, in my opinion, it's the best place in Florida because it's northern, and so 7, 8 months out of the year the weather's pretty decent. And then, of course, it still gets, Africa hot during the summer, but
yeah, no doubt.
try not to go outside during June and July.
Yep. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, yeah, I'm not used to talking to other Floridians in the online space. Usually everybody's like in another country, so it's kind of
Yeah,
interesting.
it's funny though. Like everybody's saying like Tampa's becoming the new Miami, and like obviously there's a ton of like agency course creators and stuff. I feel like in Miami, and like Tampa has a small scene for it. Um, I've talked to a few guys that are in Jacksonville, but yeah, there's not many for sure. But um,
I think there must have been some kind of get together there because my sales rep or my lead sales guy, he was there like 2 weeks ago for some kind of
in
conference.
Tampa.
Hmm.
Hmm. Cool.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm like the most not connected offer
Under the
owner that in
rock
the,
type of person.
oh, dude. Yeah, like I'll
Yeah.
be on calls with people that are doing these huge deals and they're like, "Do you know so and so?" So I'm like, "I don't know anyone." They're like, "I don't understand. You're like the only offer owner that knows nobody."
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
"That's the way I keep it. Nobody knows who I am. I like it."
Yeah, no, it's fun. I like it too. But yeah, cool. Happy to, kind of dive in. We can talk shop. I think all you really mentioned in your application was that you guys are basically looking to get some new ads with new people.
Yep.
Um, are
Are
you
you
guys
familiar with us? Do you know, have you seen Fiction Profits Academy or?
I looked you guys up before the
Okay.
call. I first time hearing about you guys.
Yeah, no worries. You
Yeah.
remember the Mickelson twins?
And it
The
sounds really familiar.
publishing.com?
Oh, publishing. Yeah, 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 yeah. You
Okay.
guys are essentially running up that model.
So yeah, so basically they're out of business now, but they were the
Yes.
nonfiction version of Kindle publishing. We're the fiction version.
Love it.
So there's really only us, used to be the twins, and then Sophie Howard. So we're all kind of in the same little niche there.
Sweet.
My business partner's Carla Marie. I don't know. She's been doing it for like 9 years. I think we've been doing paid ads for 5 years.
Okay.
We're doing, 2 to 3 million a month. We usually spend $1 million a month in ads.
Great.
Um,
Just on Facebook, or are you guys pretty focused on YouTube
we
too?
do both.
Love it.
So
What's the split
ideally, we're
look like?
trying to get to where we do 50% Facebook, 50% Google.
Mm-hmm.
It's usually 75% of our spend is on Google.
Mm.
I think you worked with my media buyer. Are you familiar with Marius, the young, super young kid? He's a Facebook media buyer. He works for some big players, but he's actually said that y'all work together. Let me see what the offer was.
What did we do you know, can you tell me what offer?
I don't know. Let me see if he said.
He doesn't work for Book Profits, does he?
I don't know. This is that thing I told you. Like, I don't know. I'm just, I'm in a
It's funny.
bubble.
I kind of feel like I live under a rock sometimes too. It's embarrassing sometimes.
Let me see
But
what he said real quick. Let me see. Anyway, I asked if he knew you. He vouched for you. So
and he's a YouTube guy or he's a Facebook guy.
he's our Facebook media buyer.
Love it. Okay. I'll
Yeah.
tell you, the couple clients that we've cracked Facebook with, we've like we've like really cracked. Like we have some really, really good case studies and stuff on YouTube. So, and I feel like there's not that many guys out there that are really great YouTube media buyers. So yeah, when the few come through, it's like it's win-wins, I guess. But
Yeah.
so why are you guys looking to try to transition that 75% closer to 50 to get 50-50 on YouTube and Google?
I mean, just to be diversified. So, we've never had any issues, but God forbid you wake up one day and a platform shuts you down.
Yeah.
And so obviously I've just always shot to be diversified. Um, Most of our business comes from Google,
Mm-hmm.
which kind of makes sense because basically anybody Googling how to make money on the internet is our audience, right? So we're kind of unique in the sense that I'm not trying to actually scale more. I'm just trying to bring my front end costs down.
Okay.
I know that sounds crazy when I tell people that. We
No,
we've already reached the scale we want to be at. I'm not interested in having more employees and bigger tech stacks. We're kind of
no, I
like
hear
a
you.
seasoned offer, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Um, so that's really all this is. We usually operate at about a zero point 0.7 to zero point 0.8 ROAS on the front.
Can we talk numbers real quick? What is
Yep.
the front end cost and what's the back end?
Yeah, sure. So our front end program is 1995.
Okay.
Most of our sales happen in day one. So that's just literally all cold traffic, obviously with a crazy email sequence and all that good shit.
That is this offer sold via phone sales?
Nope. All automated.
Cool. I love it.
Yep. Here, I'll give you the link.
I didn't entirely funnel hack you guys yet, so apologies. It's been a busy day and you
No,
booked
you're
this call
good.
last minute.
I'm gonna be your easiest client. I'm just gonna hire you to do ads. You're not gonna have to worry. I try anything I can. I do all kinds of shit. Let's
No, it's
see.
good. Okay.
So that's our funnel.
Great.
And yeah, so all they do is they come in, they watch an immediate on demand webinar that's like an hour and a half long, and then they get hit with, a ton of emails. They have 3 days to buy. We genuinely pull it away after that. Then we do a down sell for $9.99.
Nice.
Then after that, we send them to our daily email list, and we have another type of 1995 product, just different deliverables.
Okay.
And then our back end, which is clutch, zero issues there. We have a crazy upsell rate. We have a $7,200 upsell. It's a 6-month boot camp. So we typically take a loss on the front end. Most people that work with us, they can't understand it, but we're so good at upselling on the back end that that's just how we've always operated.
Yep.
It's kind of typical for, these automated webinars. First off, most people you talk to, they'll tell you it's dead, which I love because I'm like, great, just let me keep
Haha.
owning
No,
this
it's
space.
not.
I'm like, you guys just keep telling yourself that
Yep.
it's dead. So it works out great for us because not very few people can do it. Sophie Howard does it at scale. If you want to check out someone who's very successful, 60% of her traffic is international, which is also something that I want to brand. So two things I want to do. So this started with me wanting to find actors in different countries with, that whatever dialect to match. And then you came on my radar and I was like, oh, well, maybe we'll just get some ads. And then I'm still going to try to do that other thing as well.
We've got I have a couple British individuals. I have a couple
That's
Australian.
perfect.
I have Spanish speakers. So we could tap into some of that for you guys. We have a lot of different ethnicities too, even if we just want to switch up some things there. So
Okay. Well, that's awesome because what I told the team was I said, let's pick one country, do some ads. I mean, the good news is we have like a ton of proven creatives. You know, I know
yeah,
you write your own stuff or whatever. We have a lot of data. We
no,
spent
it's great.
$30 million in ads.
Yeah.
So, um, my idea is, and I don't know if this is the correct idea. Half the time, my job is just throwing darts at a wall, hoping they stick. But I was going to take like England, have someone with a British accent do the ads, and then perhaps have that person do like a 1 minute intro that we tack onto the webinar to intro
That
Carla.
congruency is good because otherwise they feel a little bit like, whoa, who's this lady now?
Yeah,
And
if they come on to Carla with her calm Canadian voice and then they're
right,
like,
if we
who's this
have that
bitch?
smooth handoff that gives Carla a little bit of additional credibility, authority, edify her for a sec, now you get to spend an hour and a half with her, and
Yeah.
it's super smooth. And I would recommend something like that, honestly.
Yeah. Well, I
We
want
could
to do it.
also do a handful of spokesperson styled ads for Carla as you guys do entertain some new faces and stuff in the content. We've done this for a lot of bigger personal brands where we literally just have a photo of their face pop up for 5 seconds. We edify, and then keep blabbering. And they've seen Carla's face now once in the ad. So that transition into the webinar also goes a little bit more smoothly than otherwise.
Yeah. Yeah. I know for a while we had, used to be some of our best ads were ads that I actually did.
Cool.
And all I would do is I would talk for like a minute, and then I would be like, Carla, why don't you tell them more about it? We would just flip over to
Mm,
her ad, and then we did that ad for like 2 years running. And
nice.
I think the best ad we have, I'm actually in that ad also. I think the
There we
hook is
go.
in there. So yeah, the handoffs work. I guess is what my point was. Was like,
Totally.
even bringing Carla, like if we do, I'm down to do whatever. I mean, we do so
Yeah.
many variations.
Yeah. No, I like it. What other questions do I have right now about the funnel? So you guys rock right around a zero point 0.7 ROAS on the low ticket. You've got what is a really nice upsell rate? Can you throw that number at me?
I can. I hate telling people because I don't want people to start knowing how good we do on the back end. I think we do about a 60% upsell, not
Oh,
including reoccurrings. So it's
nice.
probably close to 75%.
Can I tell you something exciting?
What's that?
So I know Florida doesn't have a ton of people like you and us, but my husband plays tennis with a guy who has he flips sports cards as his offer. Um, his name's
That's
Eric.
interesting.
He has a big personal brand. They just did they've been hovering right around, call it 800, just under a mil a month. They
Pretty
literally
good.
last month just changed their upsell price from 94 to 12.4. Big jump. Did not see a difference in close rate.
Yeah.
So that 7,200 ticket, I don't know if you guys have done some split testing recently on tweaking that price, but just throwing that on
Yeah.
your
Food for
radar.
thought. It's
He played
interesting
tennis with
because
him the other night, and he told him, he's like, they were just talking about business, like, how was your September? And he's like, dude, crazy learning, but like we tweaked our upsell ticket and saw no difference.
yeah, I've heard that before. We used to sell at 12,000 for
Okay.
like the first 4 years.
Okay.
And this year we switched to 7,200, but at the same time we increased our speed to lead. We used to take 23 days on average to close someone.
Is it now like 9?
6 days.
Ooh, that's good.
That's one you can pass on to your friend.
That's good.
So I guess it's not fair to say that the lower price brought in the sales because technically we should split test the two. I
Mm-hmm.
just I just know that like, my business partners try to get me to sell like a 20K product. I just have like a weird thing about charging people a ton of money. Like
Mm-hmm.
ideally, I want to make money, but I genuinely want to try to help people get in.
Totally.
And if I can keep their total cost under 10 grand, it just feels good.
Yep.
But I probably could, there's probably a gazillion things I could do. Let's be clear.
Who do you guys feel right now? Like who's making up the bulk of the community right now? Like who is
Women.
this and I don't mean community. Who's buying the course? Who's your ideal client?
Oh
What
yeah, it's 35-year-old women and up, and mostly
Great.
probably in their 40s and 50s.
Okay. Are they like stay-at-home mom vibes? Do they have the 9 to 5 and they want the other outlet? Like
I,
what's the
I think there are people who are struggling and who want to learn how to make money from home.
cool?
They probably definitely have a job,
Okay.
because we're bringing in a lot of students, so we're you know I'd love to be able to tap into the crowd that is only interested in creating businesses. I have a whole slew of new ads that I'm trying to get that crowd.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, it's basically people who are desperate and who want to learn how to make money from home, who want to
Okay.
be at home. Our offer tends to be mostly women because our shtick is
Carla.
publishing well, it's just the
Oh,
nature of the
romance.
offer. So yeah, so it's basically what they learn is we publish romance novels.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't think much of it. So I was Carla's most successful student. So I actually do publish romance. I still publish. And that's how we kind of linked
Oh,
up.
sick. I love
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. So I didn't know it at the time.
How long have you been with the company?
Um, well, I took her course in 2016, and then we partnered in 2020. So I'm actually the majority owner,
Love it.
but people don't know that.
Great. No, this is awesome.
I mean, people behind the scenes know it, but like Carla's the face.
Yeah.
We kept her the face intentionally.
Yep.
I don't want any, I don't want to be the face.
Yeah. I hear you.
Um, so yeah, but anyway, so I didn't know that at the time, but now that we have data, it's like, well, it's just mostly women that buy
Yeah.
our program.
Okay.
I think just because of the romance angle. I don't know.
Yeah. What other questions do I have right now? Uh, can you tell me a little bit about what your current, I can air quote it if need be, like testing process looks like? What's your current creative testing like? How frequently is Carla filming? How often do you guys launch new stuff? Like what's all that look like?
Yeah, so we do photo shoots every week. Carla can make anywhere from 10 to 20 ads a month.
Mm-hmm.
Google doesn't require a ton of ads.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you can imagine, but I've hired every high dollar consultant in the business. I've worked with 5 or 6 different media buyers. They all have a lot of different stuff to say. I'll tell you that the Mickelson twins, who did about $10 million a month, I had their media buyer for a while. And they ran that entire operation with putting out 3 or 4 new creatives a month on Google.
Mm-hmm.
Facebook is a different animal.
Yeah.
Facebook could use 40 creatives a month.
Mm-hmm.
This Facebook thing is like the stressful part of this whole operation. It just burns through creatives.
Mm-hmm.
And so we produce a lot. I've got 2 full-time copywriters, 4 video editors, 2 of the best media buyers in the business. We've done it all. We can do anything.
Yeah.
We switch strategies every few months. We've done a lot. But
Yep.
yeah, we can pump out creatives. We can put Carlo on camera anytime,
And why right now are you saying let's test new faces? Like what's the catalyst for this?
I think I've always wanted to. I remember the twins were doing it for a while. I don't know if they were doing it profitably. One of the reasons, what really started this was, as I said, trying to do the different country thing with, somebody with if they're British, doing British ads, they're Spanish, doing Spanish ads, whatever it is. That's how it started. And then, we had a creative meeting yesterday. So I had all the big dogs on the call, all the media buyers, the copywriters, tech, everybody. And I said, Everybody bring one idea that you think will move the needle on the front end. We've always been obsessed with getting to a 1 ROAS. It's never happened. We'll have months where we'll do like 0.9. I think actually right now for the last 7 days, we're at 0.8. But, in my mind, it's always like we're never to that one.
Mhm.
So somebody brought up, I think it was Marius that brought up doing UGC. So that's how you came about.
Cool.
I don't even remember who pointed you to me, honestly.
Oh, so
Oh,
you
I
you
remember.
didn't
Do you know Lyndon?
Linden?
Lyndon. He
No.
Lyndon is the guy who comes up with our YouTube channel ideas. And I
Mm,
asked him if he knew any UGC creators, and he's the one who told me you.
cool. So you never saw, you didn't come through my funnel. You didn't see an ad
Nope.
initially?
He just told me your name. I looked you up and just booked a call.
Oh, cool. Okay,
Yep.
great.
I liked your videos. I was like, all right, sounds like she knows what you're talking about.
Sweet. Good
Yeah.
stuff. Well, was this the first time like team has brought up testing UGC, or this is like, I
It's
don't think
not the
this is some like astronomical thing to try on the front end, right? Like,
no, it's not the first time, but it's the first time in a long time.
okay,
Um, so yeah. Sometimes it's hard to move an old system.
totally.
When everybody's profitable and things are kind of status quo, it's hard to implement changes sometimes.
I literally wrote an email about that this morning. I was talking to like 7-figure guys that like think they know whatever. It was whatever, but yeah, I hear you.
I don't think I know anything.
I think too, like I feel like you probably feel like you're expected to be idea generator all the time. Like, let's just test new stuff as it feels right. I think with that being said, common feedback that I get from some different guys that we're with is that, hey, Emily, we feel stuck in our own echo chamber of ideas. And we've got this super brilliant team, and I hire the occasional consultant and I learn this stuff. But sometimes, like, if I can literally just get you guys a new concept that you guys haven't thought about positioning the offer in this way yet, and we even call out one example that comes to mind is literally spinning like a religious angle on it. And I'm not like throwing that at you guys in any way, shape, or form, but we've worked on a handful of offers in the biz ops spaces and have literally just called out Christian men that want to do XYZ, or Christian women that want, and you unlock this ridiculous pocket that you guys weren't previously tapping into, and then spin up that they're going to write some amazing romance novel, and bada bing, bada boom, you've got like this entirely new market that you guys were previously not hitting. And I'm just, again, speculating with one very simple idea here. But, if we can pull you guys back just a bit from always having to be this idea generator and instead tag team us for some of that type of stuff, it could be a pretty fun relationship too, where I bring some new stuff while obviously leaning on your $30 million in ad data that you already have for the offer.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. I mean, we're definitely pigeonholed, right?
Okay, cool. So where do we want to take this? I can give you high level kind of process. I can tell you how we work. I can show samples. What would be the most helpful thing right now?
Yeah. So the way just from your video, and I don't know if this is still the way it is, but basically sounds, like you write the creative, have actors film it, make full videos, um, take our data if you need it. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of
Yeah,
what I was.
that's essentially the process. The way we start our relationship is I have an initial one pager that I get from you. In that one pager, I ask for some of that data right out the gate. Hey, Emily, this ad with me in it, this is our winner. Here's 4 others that have historically crushed. These have not fatigued on YouTube yet. These were winners on Meta, but have fatigued. Give me
Yep.
all that sauce. Give me ICP breakdown, everything that I need. From there, I'm not going to totally reinvent the wheel on some stuff. I might keep some nice controls, but I'm also going to totally spin up some new stuff and give you guys an initial round of scripts to approve. Once scripts get approved, I've got 25 people on the team right now that all have a lot of data behind them. we are always working to expand the team of creators, but like my 25 tried and true, I know what offers they crush on. I know what offers they're actively on. And I have a really good, pulse check on all things there for me to sit here with confidence and say, I want to test Becca, uh, Emily, Kayla, and Kim for this initial round of creatives together. And basically from there, we handle all production. We get a good edit on everything. But I know you have editors. You guys can take all the raws and still do your own edits. But the idea of what we do in 7 business days is like a totally turnkey end-to-end solution to get your media buyers ads that are ready to rock. And
Yeah.
then I need to figure out a cadence for getting data from your 2 head media buyers, whether that's direct ad account access, that's Hyros, that's sheets that you guys share with me, for our team to basically audit that data to determine, alongside you guys and maybe sales team giving me a little bit of qualitative feedback on stuff, conversations, upsells, how all that stuff's going. And we take all of that to drive you guys into subsequent batches from there.
You're saying all the right things.
Sweet. Yeah, no, that's but yeah, that is still how the process works. Nothing's really changed over the years. We've been doing this for a little over 3 years now. Definitely worked with some big spenders in the space. I mean, you guys obviously spend a lot. We've had some ads hold at 25 grand a day in spend. We've had some really nice longevity on some ads that also get really, really healthy spend. And so, yeah, would be excited to dive in on something like this and then just kind of see where we want to take it. Don't get me wrong. We could start with, I have one British lady in mind that I would be excited to test on these. So if you guys want to take the international approach right out the gate, we could, or we can lean on, just our standard kind of American based team and get you guys some creatives there too.
Yeah. We might just do both. I don't know.
Cool.
Once you
Okay,
once you
sweet.
shock me with the sticker price here, we'll make a decision. But I'll
Yeah,
probably be down to do
so
both.
I'll do you have any questions on process? I'll give you price and what that looks like.
No. I mean, once if we decide to go ahead with this, it'll be pretty seamless. I don't know. Probably the easiest way is I could just put you in the media buying chat for a month and you can just pick everybody. So I'll have tech guy get you access to whatever you want. If you
Yep.
want to set up a call with both media buyers, that might be beneficial. It's really up to you.
Are you guys in Slack?
We're in Slack.
Okay, cool. So I would have you guys, if you're cool with it, I get you guys into a workspace with me, or just send a Slack Connect invite. I would basically just need to get all those guys into our process so that
Sure.
I can, just keep things seamless like that. And then, yeah, we can iron out all those details, but we also move fast. So like, if we want to abide by like 7 business day turnaround, I definitely can commit to that. But I would expect for like some of this access stuff to basically get honored pretty efficiently. And we, plug right
Yeah.
into the process that you guys are currently following with.
Okay. We're pretty organized too. We have good data, so
Love it. What do you guys use mostly to track?
I mean, obviously we have Hyros, but honestly, we have a Google sheet that we
I
love.
love it.
Yeah.
Sometimes
I mean, and then if you're going to want to know granular detail about each ad, you're just going to have account access.
yeah, it's fine.
Um,
But I bet your sheet is pretty good and robust and
I'll
probably
show
pretty
you
much
real
everything
quick.
we need.
Here, let me share my screen real quick. Let's see.
Yeah, let's see
All right. Can you see this?
it. Yes.
So this is so you can go right here. Whoop.
Wait, did the Marius guy build this?
No.
Okay.
No. So right here you can see everything: Google, ad spend, CPM, lead cost. You can also expand these and you can get real granular if you want. Then you can go
Nice.
right here. You can see Facebook's data.
So good.
Then if you want to see both platforms all together, you can see that data. And then in Hyros, can you see Hyros now?
Mm-hmm.
So in Hyros, this is kind of what I use on a daily basis just to kind of make sure I still have a company. But
Mm-hmm.
okay, 0.74. So you can see right here, there's Meta,
Mm-hmm.
there's Google. And ideally, the goal for us is real simple. We try to do 500 new students a month on the front end. And so you
Okay.
can see right now we're only at like probably a 400 average. We had a
Okay.
good 4 or 5 month run. We're starting to definitely fall a little bit, and then days just get super volatile on the weekends. So like, you can just see Facebook and Google just basically slug it out. But
Yeah.
at the end of the day, and then you can see our upsell. I mean, we just crush on the back end.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, uh, the way I look at it is no matter what we've tried, no matter what we've done, the ROAS always comes out to the same. So it's like, we'll have good days, we'll have good months, you know, some weeks are better than others. But yeah, you can see right here, Google just really shit the bed. 0.65. So I mean, $240,000 loss on the front end. Facebook does a little better, but you can see it only spent 285 compared to Google's 707.
Right. Right.
So ideally, I'd get both of these spending 400 or 500 grand a month. And obviously, if we bring ROAS down, it would be less than that. But that's basically our goal, to get this front end number at a 1.
Great.
And so, yeah, maybe we can do it with fresh, ideally, I always think that it's just ads. Like I've seen all these offers at the end of the day, because we know that our webinar numbers crush. Like once we get them into the webinar, our retention on the webinar is excellent. And I know this because I know what the Mickelson twins used to run at. I know what Sophie Howard's retention data is. Our webinar retention is good. It's getting them in. And our opt-in page is fucking terrible. Excuse my language. It's like a 10% right now. But we've operated like that for years. I mean, when we first started low scale, like when people were like, "Oh, I get 30% opt-in rate." I was like, "Yeah, I got 30% opt-in rate when I was making 500 grand a month with FPA." Like
Right.
at scale, I don't know. It's hard to do.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so yeah. Yeah, and I'm really excited about doing the international thing, especially after my media buyer talked with Sophie's guy. And I've always known this about Sophie, but she's Australian.
Mm-hmm.
And so 60% of her revenue, like her funnel's terrible. Like I see her ads and shit, and I'm like, her ads are actually, that's not, her ads are pretty good because she's good on camera. She's better than Carla, but her course isn't that good.
Mm-hmm.
And that's another thing too, not to brag on us. Our offer is good. And I'm not just saying that. It's good because I'm fucking good and Carla's good. It's good.
Sweet.
So we have a really good offer.
No, that's important, obviously.
Um, but anyway, I'm excited about hearing that Sophie's got 60% of her revenue overseas. And so that's absolutely like, I definitely want to create some UGC ads for America. Cool. I
Yeah.
definitely want to try to figure out how to start selling in other English speaking countries.
Great. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if your first plan of attack wants to be London, let's run it. If you want to try Australia, you could obviously, but yeah, I mean, like I said, I've got two different British women who both kind of look the part. Maybe a hair older than what you guys are used to for your average demo. I'd say
I mean, Carla's 50.
yeah.
She
And these
looks, I mean, she doesn't look it, but
no,
she's 50,
yeah.
which, there's some interesting thoughts there because it's like, well, maybe that's why we pull in older people because me and Carla are, pushing 50 years old. I'm 45. I think she's 49.
Nice.
So you never know.
But that's what's so cool about like personality testing, demographic testing. Like what happens if you put a 30-year-old, a 40-year-old, a 50-year-old, and a 70-year-old in the ads? What's gonna happen? Like
Yeah.
it's just all these unknowns and like
You
yeah,
really don't know.
yeah.
Yeah. It's unwise to think you have any of this on lock. I mean, matter of fact, the more years I do this, the more I just realize I have no fucking idea. I
Yeah.
just throwing ideas around all day long.
As you guys expand internationally, are you gonna like change up the sale? Like I would imagine you're gonna bring on a couple reps that can take calls London time vibes or
Well, so the good news is for the sales team, I don't really worry about them. I just go by data. So like if they're around 50 to 60% upsell, I don't even have to talk to them.
how
They're
big's the
so
team?
good. So I let them run their own show. We meet once a week. I'm like, what's your upsell rate? I don't really care. And what's your compliance? I shouldn't say I don't care. The other thing we need to talk about is there's a reason why we don't make the kind of money some of these offers make, because Carla and I refuse to use bullshit, non-compliant
Good.
stuff. This is why the Mickelson twins got shut down. I don't know if you
Yeah.
know that. Okay.
Yeah, no, yeah.
And so I could easily have my webinar convert really high by promising people that they can get started with zero money and do all this dumb shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I will say that if we write scripts, I will want them to just review them for compliance.
100%.
But other than that, I meant to say that earlier. Yeah, that's really our big sticker, is like we don't use a lot of fake scarcity, so it does affect our front end conversion.
But protects you guys on the back end. So
I mean, we're still here so far.
yeah.
Maybe tomorrow we won't be. Who knows?
How many sales guys do you have?
I don't even know. 20? I don't know. 25?
Yeah.
I don't, yeah. They kind of run their own show.
Nice. You have a sales director, I'd imagine.
I have two.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
We're all family. We all built the company. They've all been here since day one.
Are a lot of people in Jacksonville or nobody's in Jacksonville?
Nobody. I
Yeah.
think I might be only like, I think I have 60 employees. I think I'm like one of two Americans.
Oh, funny.
Well, my
Cool.
business partners are Canadian.
Right.
So I have three business partners, Carla and then another guy. And then his brother, Abdul, his name is Abdul Faruqi. I don't know if you ever, Halal CEO. He owns several companies. He's a pretty
Okay.
successful guy. A lot of his brothers work for us. So we really are like family. So like Wahaj is our sales, overall sales director, whatever you call him. Noreen is basically like the sales manager. And then, who knows? I think they do have like close to 25 salespeople. So yeah, but they're
Sweet.
so good. I'm just like, that's when when an apartment is good when you don't have to talk to them.
Yeah.
They just get on the executive call once a week, report
And have
in.
nothing but good news to share.
Yeah. Well, we do little stuff. Like we run Complyly on all the sales scripts. So we make sure everybody's compliant. Like we're
Cool.
checking. But as long as I know everybody's compliant, you're not like
Yeah.
lying to old women.
Yeah.
I'm cool.
Nice.
Yeah. They'll just refund anyway. You can't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, do we have to talk about anything else other than packages?
I don't think so.
Sweet. Yeah. Run compliance checks on scripts. I'm all for that. You guys will have like final stamp of approval on the scripts and things anyways. So, we'll make sure you're good there. And then yeah, we rock it from there.
Okay.
So yeah, our 3 packages, we offer 40 ads, 20 ads, or 10 ads in batches. So batches can be delivered monthly or every 2 weeks or every week.
Okay.
To keep it easy for what I'm going to say here, let's say we're delivering them on a monthly cadence for starters.
Okay.
We structure everything on a 3-month engagement. If you were getting it every 2 weeks, it would be on a 6-week engagement, and then every 2 weeks by every 2 weeks thereafter. So for the monthly cadence, again, let's keep it easy. 3-month commitment, month by month thereafter, cancel anytime.
Okay.
To get 40 ads a month, it's $14,400. To
Okay.
get 20 ads a month, it's $7,800 each month. And then our 10 pack is $4,800 a month.
Okay.
To get started, just paying for that first month upfront, unless you want a small discount in paying in full on the first 3. And then we get to work, get you into Slack and take it from there.
Okay. We should talk to the media buyers and see how many they want to do. If we do 40, I don't think they'll test 40. So I think 20 is probably realistic. And then
I
if
think if I can throw this on your radar, something to think about would be the types of shoot we end up doing, the types of shooting, meaning if we want these specifically formatted for YouTube, obviously we will shoot the ads horizontally. If you want some native for Facebook, I'm going to recommend we shoot vertically. We only do 1 shoot per ad.
Okay.
So I might recommend, if you're looking at a 20 pack, for example, 8 ads, because we agree that YouTube is not necessarily a crazy volume game, but Meta is. 8 ads of the 20 pack could be specifically meant for YouTube. And then the other 12 ads might be very much geared towards Facebook. And we kind of slice it like that. We can get you guys multiple aspect ratios on the ads, but literally all I'm talking about from a shooting perspective is whether or not we're holding the camera this way or this way.
Yeah. I'm asking the media buyers right now how many ads they want.
Yeah, that sounds good. Let's see how
I know for a
responsive.
fact Google can't test that many. Google's a very slow. I mean, we have ads that work for years on Google. Facebook is a
Totally.
different thing. Let's see.
But I think if the plan is to try to transition 50-50, Meta, YouTube, the name of the game is going to be really cranking up that volume that you guys are pumping on Facebook.
Okay. All right, cool. I'm gonna lean toward 20. Also, too, just to get a relationship going.
No, totally. I'm all for it.
But if Marius comes back and says I can handle 40, you know, it's not off the table because of price.
Cool.
I just want to be realistic with how many they can test.
Understood.
Okay,
Well,
let's do it.
sweet. Um, for onboarding sake, can I just start with getting you in Slack and then give you permission to invite the rest of the team?
Are you gonna do it via? It's best to do it where we can see it in our Slack kind of thing. Is that
That's
like
how
the?
I'll send the invite. So it's going to
Okay,
be via Slack Connect. It's going to
yeah,
be an invite for you to accept within your workspace, and then you can just add all your guys.
perfect. All right, yeah, let's do that.
So can I do that just via the email that you booked the call with?
That's the one. So professional. I know people are like, you don't have a company email. I'm like, buddy, if you get my email address, then that's all you need. Most people don't have it.
Can I get us going in Slack and I'll drop you first month Stripe link?
That'll work.
Okay, there's for the 20. I dropped that in the chat. And then I'll get Slack.
And then for future invoices, if you don't mind, send them to accounting at fictionprofitsacademy.com. They'll get paid within a couple days. I'll pay this one now just so we can get it going, but
So the way that this one works is this would be on
just going to draft.
basically going to just charge you again on the 7th next month.
Okay.
Is that work for you guys? Or you
Um,
don't like the card that you're going to be using and won't? I
no,
mean,
it's not
I'm
the
happy to
card. It's
structure
just
it however is best.
typically I just have accounting. Hold on a second. I can only do one thing at a time here. So what happens when you get 45? You can't see shit. Hold on a second. Hey. Typically, just all invoices go through accounting just because if you're relying on me to do it, you'll find out real quick once we are done with this intro. You probably won't be hearing from me a lot.
That's fine.
You'll be working with everybody else.
Well, I appreciate your undivided attention. I talk to, a lot of guys that are like, you won't hear from me, but like half the time on the call, they're not even like, barely attentive and doing anything. So
Uh-oh, I just got declined. Hold on.
all good.
Too big a purchase. Okay, let's try it again. Should go through now. Where is my AG? Glasses back on. You tried to spend too much money. There you go.
Let me check it on my end. Sweet. Appreciate it. I'm pumped to work together.
Yeah, me too. I'm excited to see what the one thing you said that I agree with is that, you know, we're like stagnant. And so a lot of times, it's just good to bring in outside people to just think about stuff. I also like the fact that you're a woman because mostly our offer is kind of woman focused.
For sure.
So,
Yeah, we think,
yeah,
we
I
think
feel
a
like
little
this is like
differently
the right
and
move.
yeah. No, I think I mean not to yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
Sweet. So before we jump here, can you just confirm on your end that you see a Slack invite?
Let me see. Hmm. I do not. Oh, let me check my email. Let me check my email.
That yeah, that's where it
Oh,
would
yeah.
go. Sorry.
Hey. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put there's a guy in there that's gonna his name is Jesse. So he's going to be your hold on a second. Slack is making me do a bunch of fucking hoops. Hold on. See if I see you now. No.
You want me to I can send you a different type of link too. Like one
No,
that
it's
just
fine. I think I got it now. Keeps asking me to authenticate. Yeah, I don't get it. I keep adding the code in that it sends and it's not. Hmm. Yeah. Usually when people do it, it just shows up in my Slack right away. I'm not sure.
Well, because I sent it as a Slack Connect, because you guys already have the workspace, it still needs you to accept that Slack Connect invite. Let me try to send you a link like this. This sometimes works better. So share link, copy link. Let me drop this in the Zoom chat. Try this thing that I just sent, the join Slack.
There we go. Let's see. Ah, keeps asking me to do authentication. Let me just try this code again. I'm like, am I totally becoming one of those old people who can't fucking work the tech? What's going on here? All right, let's see. Yeah, it's not working. It's probably not you. Here, why don't you do this?
Do you want to try going through like incognito or
Well, what I was really going to do is just make you text Jesse because he does all this for me.
okay.
But we could try one more time.
Maybe I can just get drop me Jesse's email
Okay.
and I'll send Jesse an invite into Slack and then we can try and he'll try to get you added.
All right.
You
So when I put this guy Jesse in the chat, he's going to be your best bet for getting all of your access, any reports. We're also in
great.
HubSpot. I mean, the data is endless, depending on
Cool.
how much you want to nerd out. But actually, you know what? It's 5 o'clock. I don't know if he's going to answer us. Hold on. Let me message him real quick. Okay, he's around.
He's off, you said?
No, he's around.
Oh, cool.
All right, he's checking now.
Um, did you tell him to check email? That's
Mm-hmm.
where I sent it, not Slack. He's
I
in.
wonder, is
Sweet.
he in? There we go.
He's got a cool mountain bike photo.
This is my buddy. There we go. External links. Yay.
Amazing. Okay, sweet. So
All right, there we go. We're in.
from here, I'm going to send, I guess maybe you're implying Jesse will be the one to fill out intake form. That one pager I'm referring to.
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
Amazing. So I'll get that sent here, and ideally he can maybe get on that first thing in the morning tomorrow. And then really once we have all information that we're looking for, we'll dive into that first round of strategy and scripts. And then I'll nudge you guys again in a few days when I need scripts to get approved. And
Okay.
then we'll get to work.
Okay.
Do you want this first 20 to have any British or no?
Hold on a second. Let me see. Do you think a media buyer should fill out that form for you?
No, it's going to be pretty like offer centric. Like I want to know, more on client profile, top struggles, pain points that your people typically face, like that type of stuff. A media buyer definitely knows those answers if I had to imagine, but typically a media buyer is not who fills it out.
All right.
Great.
Um, okay.
There's my message. So that onboarding form is linked there. It's literally just a 17 question Google Doc.
Okay, cool. I'll get your form worked out. Jesse's already trying to bail out of that chat.
I love it.
We got a busy week. He's like, he messaged me like, "Can I get out of that chat?" I'm like, "Nope. No, you cannot." All right, cool. We'll make him do it.
So real quick,
Okay.
well, no, I could just ask him, what are emails? What are Marius and Conan emails? And I'll get those guys in there too.
Oh, they're already in.
No, he said that they aren't part of their organization and that we're gonna add them.
Oh, I see Uzi. Oh, Marius and Vlad. Sorry, yeah.
Who is Uzi?
Uzi is our Facebook media buyer.
Oh, cool.
Uzair.
Yeah, I see him.
Okay.
I'll
goes
call
by
him by his
Uzi.
nickname.
Yeah. Uzi's fine.
And then remind me, what is Conan's role?
Conan's a copywriter.
Great.
He used to work for Russell Brunson.
Love it.
And so
I guess I've worked with, I'm so bad with names. I wish I was better.
And then Marius said that he worked with you. Marius is interesting, very smart kid. He's like 23 years old too. And he works for like 4 or 5 like offers bigger than ours.
Nice.
And I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude. I was like, what? I was fucking surfing every day when I was y'all's age. I didn't even start a business until I was 36. I don't know what the fuck y'all are doing. I know everyone on my team's smart and successful. I'm like, God damn, guys, calm down.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
No, it's good. It's fun I bet they bring like a fun energy to it though. I mean, you definitely have good energy, but I feel like it's fun to have like,
we don't, I don't take myself too seriously. So I'm fun to work with.
Yeah.
But, no, everyone on my team's good. But you know what it is it's a lot of foreigners and they're the best.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Americans, in my opinion, don't grind as hard.
Where do most of your guys live?
Well, Conan lives in the States actually, but he immigrated here. So I think he's like Indian.
Okay.
I think he moved here when he was 13. And Jesse lives in Canada. Marius is living in Paris right now. I think Marius is from Romania. Mm-hmm. Uzair, Canada. Uzair is my business partner's brother. So he's another one of the brothers.
Oh,
so he's been my Google media buyer since day one.
Love it.
We built the company together. Um, so Uzair's been here a long time. Marius is brand new. He's been on the team for 3 weeks. So
Where would you say bulk of the sales guys live?
a lot of them are in Canada.
Okay.
Uh, I'm embarrassed to say I really don't know most of them, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just, it's not a revolving door. There's a revolving door of probably two or three people a month. Everybody's been there a long time, actually. But I don't really,
Yeah.
unless you're an executive, I don't really know you probably.
I get it.
I mean, I know you, but I don't, I just don't interact with them.
Yeah.
So they're on
That
calls every day. I'm not, I don't know half the
that
people
kid
there.
I was referring to that has the sports betting card offer,
Okay.
he has probably 25 guys that come in person in an office in Tampa every day.
That sounds miserable.
He's funny. He's in Cole Gordon's group, and Cole has him speak occasionally at some different events and stuff. And all he preaches is how valuable it is to have everybody, the sales team in person on the floor, like the good old days. They
Yeah.
dial for dollars, like that's their vibe. And yeah, he lives, breathes, and eats it.
You
I
want to
think
know
it
something?
also sounds miserable, and I could
I
never.
was about to say, you want to know something funny? I think I've generated $60 million for FPA, and I've only met my business partners in person once.
Mhm.
And I built this whole business so that I could surf and play golf every day, and
There
it's
we
never
go.
changed.
There we
People try to get me to meet them. I think I've met entrepreneurs in person. We did a golf thing one time, and I'm like, so I just don't listen. I don't listen to anybody's advice.
Yeah.
I'm like, I mean, I do, but like, I don't.
And it sounds like you guys have fantastic team culture for the most part,
It's
and
awesome.
still are
It's
never like
well,
actually hanging out. And
the lesson is you can do whatever the fuck you want. There's no
yeah,
rules. Like what Alex Hermosi says is good for him. Like I don't need to be Alex Hermosi. I don't need to be Grant Cardone.
yep,
And I don't give a shit probably about what they care about. I'm not trying to wear Rolexes and
right,
drive goofy shit. I'm just
yep,
trying to surf. That's it.
easy,
I got a lot
easy.
of surfboards.
I love it. We just got we bought flight boards. I know they're like so anti like talking to a surfer and saying I own a flight board.
Kiteboards?
Do you know that like an e-foil?
Yeah, I think so.
You
Well,
definitely There's definitely people in jacks that ride them.
oh
They're
yeah.
the electric, they have the big um the big tail on them, and you like
Yeah.
come out of the water. But yeah, we live on a marina, and it's like just
Oh, that's
it's
beautiful.
really really easy to just throw them in the water and like have fun on them. So
Look, somebody in my surf chat, let's see if I can. They just posted that they're on a skateboard on the beach on a kite.
oh nice.
I
That
don't
always
know.
freaks me out. People in St. Augustine do that all the time. It won't focus for some reason, but
Yeah, I think it's because of the light. I have a light on so I can see, but
yeah.
yeah, I never got into the kiting thing.
Well,
It's
we don't hold a kite when we do it. We just hold the remote control. There's people there's a couple bridges further down in St. Pete that people will do the kite surfing with the e-foils on a lot. And
oh
that's just
shit,
like that takes talent, I think.
and
The
it's scary.
Yeah, the kites really freak me out. I feel like I would
Ah,
feel like I have
dude,
no control.
I'm like, I don't want to be hoisted 60 feet in the air.
Exactly.
I'm like, I need to be. I can play with the sharks, but that's about as far as my risk goes.
You see sharks much?
Hell yeah, a lot.
Like we talking weekly?
No, I mean, I think you mentally turn your brain off to it.
Mm.
Um, but yeah, I mean, you see them, you kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like you're kind of in a, not a, you kind of have blinders on. You try not to pay attention. The only time you really pay attention is if you're out by yourself, your brain
Yeah.
starts to go crazy.
And
But
what goes
these days I
crazy?
won't surf by myself. I'm like, I'm not doing that.
And you said what would go crazy?
Like if you're out there by yourself, your brain starts to
Oh,
go
you're just your
crazy.
brain.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Like you'll be like, what was that?
Yeah.
Like a little splash. You're like, oh.
Yeah. No, I
So
think
yeah.
if I actually surfed, I would need to definitely go with several people at a time. I
Oh
would
yeah.
much of a wuss to be out there by myself.
It's like if one other person's there, it's all like false sense of security. You're like, oh, that's right. They won't eat
Yeah,
me now.
yeah. what's the craziest, just like 30 seconds, tell me the craziest shark encounter story you have.
Oh man, I remember actually. Okay, so I don't know, I can't prove that it was a shark, but I remember one day I was out surfing. This was like 15 years ago. And I remember something touching me in the back. And I remember being, I don't know if it was a shark. It could be a manatee. You know how there's like manatees in Florida. But I remember something like, I don't know if I heard splashing or not, but I remember something touched me in the back and the fear paralyzed me. Like I remember going like this and I physically couldn't swim away because I was like like I could feel like adrenaline. It's like making me nervous talk about it. I could feel like, and then I was like, oh, and I just paddled in. And I was like, that was probably the scariest I've ever been.
Could have been a dolphin.
It could have been. You don't really know. But in my mind, it was like a shark ready to eat me, of course. That was probably the scariest moment. I've seen sharks eating other fish, like swirling like this in the waves as they're breaking. And you'll
Mhm.
see like sharks like surrounding shit. And then we just,
Like a spinner or whatever they're called.
I don't know. Like I
Yeah.
should know way more shark types than I do. I don't even know. People be
Yeah.
like, it's a bull shark. I'm like, it's just a shark to me. I don't know. I don't know
Very
what kind it
different
was.
than. Yeah.
Yeah, we see them all the time though, especially like when I go down to Melbourne and surf. Um, you'll see them. They don't freak you out as much if they're small, it's not a big deal. It's only when
Mhm.
you see like a big one that freaks you out. And I've only seen a really big one like a couple times, but I have
In
seen a
in
couple
Jax or Melbourne or like for
everywhere. Melbourne more because you can actually see them. There's
yeah, the
probably
water.
more here, but the water's not clear. As soon as you
Yeah.
get to Melbourne, the water's clear. So you can actually see. But here it's like shit brown. So you just,
Like a 6 or 7 foot shark or bigger.
yeah, I think I've seen easily a 6 or 7 foot shark.
Yeah.
Not close to me. I think I think it was like me, my wife, and my daughter were out surfing in Melbourne like years ago. And I remember a shark like maybe 5 feet away from me, but it wasn't that big. But I remember being like, that is really close. Yeah. So we had somebody get bit in our crew last year.
Bad.
Not bad. Just bit his
Where was the bite on like
just
their
his
leg
fingers
or where?
on his fingers.
Hmm.
Yeah. He's got stitches like on his hand.
Yeah.
It's usually all it is here.
Yeah.
You know, you're not going to die, but it's going to freak you out mentally.
I had never seen one literally being raised on the beach in St. Augustine. Never ever ever saw sharks. And then my parents moved further down on Crescent, which literally I'm talking like 4 miles further down on the beach about 2 or 3 years ago. One of the first times I was visiting their new place, we're out for a walk on the beach. We weren't even in the water. Massive hammerhead in the wave. And I was like, oh my God. Like, you don't even think they're out there sometimes, like until you actually like see this massive shark in a wave. And like we saw its full body. It was like a big ass shark. I was like, oh my God, I'm a wuss now. Like I just get more and more scared as I get older. And I wish I wasn't like that, but even out here, like I swear I'm on like shark feed where they're like Tampa Bay has massive bull sharks all the time, and I'm like, are we crazy going in this water? But
Yes, probably. Are you on the bay or is that the ocean?
no, this is the bay, but it's called I if I never actually know where it's distinguished between like Tampa Bay and like old, what do I live on? I live on old Tampa Bay. And then like Tampa Bay is becomes Tampa Bay just a little further down there.
Okay. Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I live basically on a bridge that connects you. I'm in super South Tampa, and there's a bridge that connects you straight to St. Pete. We live on the Tampa side of that bridge, and
There's a mountain bike park not too far from you. Alafaya?
never heard of it.
Yeah. I used to be real big into mountain bikes, and there's a park there called Alafaya. It's a state
Hmm,
park. It's actually pretty cool. I don't
nice.
know if there's anything more than mountain bike trails there.
Yeah.
But anyway, anytime I ever would go to Tampa, I'd go ride Alafaya. I think it's like 40 minutes north of where, I mean, 40 minutes south of where you are,
Okay.
kind of like inland.
Cool.
Yep. All
Sweet,
right.
sweet.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I said, all right.
Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
so yeah, I think I've got the bulk of the team and stuff in Slack, so we should be good to rock it from here. And yeah, well, nice to connect and meet you and stuff. Obviously, I'll
Yeah.
I'll talk with the team mostly, but I'm sure we'll stay connected.
No, no, no. And you can message me. That sounded weird. But yeah, yeah. It's not like that. You'll see. People get into a groove and then
I get it.
I take forever is what it is. It's not because I got other things I'm trying to get done and
You
you'll
like always have the surf emoji next to your name in
yeah,
Slack. Like
exactly. That's what my team will say. They're like, "Oh yeah, you're real fucking busy. You're in the water somewhere."
that's great. Cool.
I'm gonna talk with Uzi too and Marius. I think actually we already decided. Let me just look real quick. All these external channels they keep throwing on my I have so many channels now they get moved into external because we invite other people outside of our Slack. And so now my
Oh,
channels are jumbled. So I asked them what country we should go after first. In terms of matching accents, I would go UK, Australia, New Zealand. Yeah. He says Canada is going to be huge too. Well, yeah, we have Carla, dude. She's fucking Canadian. So yeah,
I'm sure you guys are already tapping into the
yeah.
Canadian market.
I say we definitely work in some UK ads. But I
Sweet.
don't know if we'll be able to put them in play just yet anyway, because I got to build a whole funnel because I want to be able to make the first off, I think we got to do GDP compliance or whatever. So I got to make
Okay.
another funnel for that traffic.
Okay. Well, we
Um,
could always make it if you guys feel like right now you wouldn't have a use for the creatives, we can always batch that into the second round. But yeah, sync with the team and let me know.
okay.
Sweet.
Awesome.
Good
I'm
stuff. Well,
excited.
excited to work together. Enjoy the night and yeah, we'll take it from there.
All right. Thanks,
All
Emily.
right. See ya.